Welcome to Mint Movement, where we inspire change and embrace growth. We all know that voice, the one that pipes up when we're about to try something new. It sits in the back of our minds, arms crossed, ready to judge. For adult learners, this voice can be especially loud. Maybe you're returning to school or learning a new skill for a career change. The moment you feel lost or make a mistake, it whispers, "See, you can't do this." This is the inner critic, fueled by fear and shame. It thinks it's protecting us from failure and embarrassment, so it urges us to play small. But playing small leads to stagnation, not growth. When we listen to that voice, we stop ourselves before we even start. We miss out on the messy, rewarding process of learning. Think about the last time you wanted to ask a question but didn't. Was it fear of looking foolish? That's the inner critic. It creates stories that everyone else understands, and you're the only one left behind. But learning is vulnerable. It requires us to admit we don't know everything. The first step is to notice the voice, acknowledge it. "Hello, fear, I see you." By naming it, we take away some of its power. This creates space, a moment to choose. We can believe the story of not enough, or we can lean into discomfort and try anyway. That choice is the beginning of everything. Growth starts when we step past the critic. Every learner faces this voice. The power is in choosing to move forward anyway. The stories our inner critic tells us can feel like facts. I failed that test, so I am a failure. I didn't understand, so I must be stupid. These turn a single struggle into a permanent label. When we internalize these stories, our confidence takes a hit. We start to believe our worth is tied to performance. This cycle of negative self-talk creates fear and anxiety. If you believe you're bad at something, you approach it with dread, looking for proof you can't succeed. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. The problem isn't struggling, it's the story we attach to it. Imagine a friend struggling. Would you call them incompetent? No, you'd offer kindness. We need to offer ourselves that same grace. When stuck in self-criticism, we avoid risks and choose the easy path, not out of laziness, but fear. True learning requires risk and the courage to be imperfect. The stories we tell ourselves can be cages or keys. Choose stories that unlock your potential. Be kind to yourself in the process. That's how growth happens. How do we start telling a new story? With self-compassion. Self-compassion means treating ourselves with the kindness we'd offer a friend. Mistakes aren't personal failings, they're part of being human. When the inner critic appears, pause and choose kindness over criticism. Reframe your thoughts. Instead of "I'm bad at this," try "This is challenging and I'm learning." Add "yet," "I don't understand this yet." That one word opens the door to growth. For example, after a tough presentation, don't say, "I was a disaster." Instead say, "That was hard, but I did it. Next time I'll practice more." This honest, kind response helps us move forward. It's not about pretending everything is fine. It's about being honest without being cruel. Every time we choose a kinder thought, we rewire our brains. We build new pathways for growth. This takes practice, but it's worth it. Self-compassion is a skill we can develop. It's the foundation for real learning. Be patient with yourself. You are worthy of your own compassion. The idea of "not yet" is at the heart of a growth mindset. Dr. Carol Dweck's research shows we can develop our abilities through effort and learning. A fixed mindset says our intelligence is set. A growth mindset says we can improve. With a growth mindset, challenges become opportunities, not threats. Failure is just data. It shows us what to try next. Think of a toddler learning to walk. They fall, get up, and try again. Adopting this mindset means setting goals based on effort, not just outcomes. For example, I'll review my notes daily, or I'll ask a question each week. Focus on improving, not just proving yourself. Growth mindset is a daily choice. Celebrate effort, seek feedback, and remember, your brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Give yourself permission to be a beginner. That's where real learning happens. Embrace the journey. Building resilience isn't a solo mission. It happens in connection with others. Reflecting on your day, even briefly, builds self-awareness. Journaling can help you see your patterns with clarity and compassion. Reaching out for support is crucial. Shame thrives in silence. Sharing your struggles with someone you trust weakens shame's grip. When someone says, "Me too," you realize you're not alone. Find your people, friends, mentors, a learning community. They'll remind you of your courage and reflect your strength. Support systems create brave spaces for growth. Silencing the inner critic is a practice of courage and self-belief. Keep showing up, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself. Every challenge is a stepping stone. You are worth the effort. At Mint Movement, we inspire change and embrace growth. Join us on a journey of empowerment, resilience, and transformation. Together, let's thrive and create a brighter future. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more tips on personal growth. As always, inspire change and embrace growth.